how TKO got started.
Yeah.
And how I'm crazy. How do I look?
You have decaf, girl.
Don't tell my secret.
You're our Kevin Costner.
Okay. Is it midlife crisis? No.
Shout out my Hello Gabby bag.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah?
A little nervous.
It's okay. You look fabulous.
Thanks to you. Let's talk about the hair.
Oh.
The hair looks amazing. The hair looks amazing.
Look at it.
Should we put some wine in these cups next time? Oh, speak of the devil.
Hi friends, welcome back to the podcast. My name is Amanda and I am your Tunisian crochet bestie, and today I'm joined by my dear friend Corinne Johnson, the owner of The Knitting Lounge in Simi Valley. And this is not an exclusive, I mean it is exclusive, but the new space has been opened for about a week now.
Yeah.
And we're in her new space, and so we're gonna do a walkthrough later, but we're gonna have a little conversation just about the community. This is a community near and dear to my heart. This is my local yarn store, and I love coming here as often as I can get away to just spend some time crafting with the wonderful women and crafters in our community here at TKL. And so I wanted to bring a little TKL love to you all, and hope that you can join us sometime if you are ever in SoCal. So first, let's talk about what we're wearing.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
No, you're the expert. You
Okay.
go first.
Okay, so I am wearing Tunisian crochet, of course.
I mean, what else?
I know. I am wearing the cabled sweater by Rivas. She is a Tunisian crochet and crochet designer. This is a pattern test that I did for her. I did it last year. It's in Malabrigo Arroyo, which is carried here in the store, a pretty good workhorse yarn. And in this gorgeous fuchsia hot pink. Like everybody needs a hot pink sweater, right?
And let me guess why you wore it. Because my favorite color is pink.
You know, I had to represent. I had to represent the
I
pink.
mean, the chair. I mean,
everything.
We'll get to it.
Everything is pink.
But it's not for everybody. But it is for me.
Yeah, it's your signature.
Mm-hmm.
The pink is your signature.
Yeah.
And so this is a pattern coming up in her book that will come out in early December. And I tested 3 patterns in that book. And
we need to have all 3 patterns here when we get the book in.
Exactly.
I mean, all your samples.
Yes. So I actually have 2 in TKL yarn that we carry here in the store, the Malabrigo Arroyo, and then I did the Knitting for Olive cute little drapey tank top. But I'm working on another sample that I'm using the leftovers from this and like a speckled version called Moonful Trio.
Oh, Moonful Trio.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
But I'm gonna do the ribbing.
Mm-hmm.
I should have brought that, but I'm doing the ribbing in the pink.
Beautiful.
And then carrying the yarn and doing, so it kind of creates a little, what was I going for? I was going for that like corset look of like a boned corset, because the pink kind
to
of
give it structure.
Yeah, you don't need it like, because the stitch design actually gives it the structure, but it just gives that kind of visible look of like that boned corset look. So I'm excited for that. So, and we're hopefully gonna have Ashley in store.
Yes.
Probably early next year
to do a signing
and have samples and that kind of thing. So look
so if
for
you're
details.
watching,
if you're watching, look for details on the TKL Instagram page, which I will link below. So that way when we announce that and the date and everything, you can come, you can get your book signed, you can check out some samples and pick out some yarn that might be good for some projects in the book, because I already want to do a cardigan. Like there's like, I did 3 of the patterns in the book and I want to do more.
I think by the time, if you can get an early copy, you'll be done with all your samples by the time we do the signing.
Yeah.
And we'll just have a whole trunk show.
Yeah, seriously. So
no pressure.
No pressure.
But there's no pressure because somebody loves it.
I love it.
Yes.
So, And what are you wearing?
So I'm cheating today. I did not make this. This is a sample we just got in. We are doing the Cowgirl Blues trunk show. And I love this one. And I'm going to read from here. This is the Salty Air Tee by Samantha Guerin. And we're using the merino linen in the terracotta. And
So
it's
gorgeous.
actually so nice and soft and beautiful. I'm wearing a black tank top underneath. So
That linen, like that helps it, just the drape just go.
I've made a couple things in this yarn and I absolutely love it. And I love the company and their mission and everything about them. So if you have time to look them up, Cowgirl Blues, and they are out of South Africa.
I love that.
Yeah. So we have the
Wish
merino
I-
linen here, and then we also have their their lace weight merino,
Yeah.
which is amazing as well. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so next I think we should talk about a project we're working on.
Okay.
I'll let you go first this time.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a lot, so let me just start with one. Okay, let's start with this is my Lori bag. Lori made this, and
Bad cat.
Bad Cat bags. And Lori, if you come to the store, you know Lori. She's amazing, and she makes bags along with everything else,
She does everything.
and starts every project and finishes them. But she's a project enabler. Okay.
Definitely.
So I'm doing this, my first color work, to be honest.
I love
And
it.
this
It's your
is-
first.
Yes. This is the Alpine Bloom Tee. Now, I modified it. Well, let me first talk about the yarn. This is Knitting for Olives Pure Silk, and I'm doing it with the putty and I want to say it's sage. Nope, just kidding, Dusty Artichoke. And Dusty Artichoke is my contrast color. So
It's very subtle. I love the kind of just subtle. It's not like in your face contrast.
although if I did a variegated
Mhm.
or ombre yarn, I probably would be faster. But it's still coming out so beautifully. Here, I don't know if you can see that. I modified it, so I did not do the lace neckline. I just did a regular ribbing. I don't want any lace on this. I don't want any lace on the arms or on the neck, so I'm just going to do regular ribbing. But yeah, that's one whip,
I love it. I love it.
and I'm really enjoying this.
Okay.
It's a great pattern.
What else do you got over there?
Okay, okay, this was an impulse cast on I did yesterday.
Don't we all?
Don't
we all?
Okay, but this is a really cute bag that I love. And this was made at Quilty Pleasures, which is right across the way from here, which we love that store. And they made this, we did a collaboration. So we picked the materials, they made the bags for us. So these are exclusive to TKL. Okay, so we have a wonderful, our whole community is wonderful, but Karen, she was making this really oversized, she's so funky. I love her style. I love her vibe. And it was like this oversized boxy tee. And it was off the shoulder and you layer it, and I loved it so much. I needed to make my own. So I'm just following her instructions that she put in Ravelry. She wrote her notes and I'm like, all right, I'm doing it.
You got it.
So I started it yesterday. And all it is 2 rectangles, okay, with the linen and a big needle. And we're using Summer Solstice.
You did this
I just cast on that last night. So Summer Solstice.
I'm so slow.
And no. I have so many whips, and ask me if anything's done. No FOs. None.
That's okay.
0 FOs.
We need a team finishing service for you.
Yes. Oh my God. Let's not talk about weaving in my ends. Okay, so these 2 colors.
Who does it?
So the idea is I'm starting from the bottom. This half will be the black.
Okay.
And then the bottom half will be,
So like color blocking.
it's color blocked, but it's like oversized, it's off the shoulder. It's gonna have like a high split hem.
Ooh,
It is so good.
cute.
Karen did an amazing job and I'm obsessed. So that was my
Impulse cast on.
yesterday. And honestly, a lot of my projects I'm on this like looking at the chart. And so I just needed to knot.
Yeah.
I just needed to knit straight.
Yep.
And this is just 2 rectangles, like the
Mindless.
easiest of the easy.
Yeah.
I might put this in my car on my way to work. I am excited about this one. Okay. This is the Malabrigo knit along.
Okay.
I don't really think you've seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. So this is my Ripped Bodice bag from Ripped Bodice in Culver City, the romance bookstore. You know.
Oh yes, Ripped Bodice.
Ripped Bodice, get it? Yep.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Slow there, Amanda.
Okay, so this is the I'm going to say this wrong, and Catherine is going to correct me. It's the Barnstable. Yes, the Barnstable.
Okay.
Knit along.
Sorry, Catherine, if we got it wrong.
I think I didn't get it wrong. I was saying Barnstable.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was like
Barnstable.
Barnstable.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm making the Barnstable, and okay, I gotta say.
Do you think this will be like maybe your first FO?
I mean, in a while.
Okay.
Not my first ever. I've finished a
No,
lot
I
of
know
things,
you finished things,
but probably
I feel like your recent.
Yeah, I think so.
You could get that.
This was really nice to make, and I love the drape.
Yes.
This is the Seis Cabos by Malabrigo,
Okay.
and we carry a lot of the colors here.
Awesome.
And I think you only need 3 skeins of this.
It's garters, so it's just garters.
It's just garter, but then you get into the mosaic. I did modify. I wanted to add another black stripe here. I added another black stripe here to kind of like lead into the mosaic.
Yeah.
Just because I can't not change anything. I feel
That's
like a lot
you.
of
that's
us
just
do
your
that,
design. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's
Yeah.
what makes all of our kind of pieces our own, right? We
Yes.
all make modifications to suit our own kind of needs.
So okay.
The Barnstable.
Maybe I'll save my other one for another time.
Okay.
Because
Maybe
it might look like a mess when I bring it out.
Okay.
Although it is pink, but
Okay.
I want to see yours.
I have to shout out Hello Gabby, who is also in our community. This is my Hello Gabby bag. Gabby will be at the SoCal Fiber Fair in November, which we will all be at. I'm pretty sure we will all be there that weekend.
We close the store for the day, for Saturday, so we can all go together.
Exactly.
So just know that the store will be closed on that Saturday.
But I am actually doing a store sample for the store, and I am doing Tunisian crochet in the round.
And this is so beautiful. Unbelievable.
And you get this look by carrying both one yarn, because Tunisian crochet in the round, for those that don't know, is a different ball of yarn for your forward pass and your return pass. And so with it, you can create this really great, I don't know, because I'm not a knitter as much.
It's like resembles brioche.
A little bit brioche-ish.
A little bit, right.
It creates this great contrast that you can really play with color and yarn and things like that. This is a pattern by Jen at violet.loops and on everything. And I will link it below. It's called the Cordillera scarf. And it's really flexible. You can create it with fingering weight yarn. You can create it with DK weight yarn. You can do minis. You can do full skeins. And I am using TKL yarn. I am using
Let's talk about your colors.
these 2 autumn colors. First, this beautiful kind of neutral in the colorway Seashell. And this yarn, she's got 20,
I think I've got like 38
38 total colors.
A little less.
Of TKL yarn, so the Knitting Lounge yarn, which it is sock weight yarn, so it's seriously sock. It's 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon, and there's about 387 yards in a skein. And so this is the colorway Seashell. It's a beautiful kind of sandy, taupey, just natural colorway.
Tonality, so it's like got the the highs and the lows of the color.
So that is the colorway that I'm using to start with as my kind of striped colorway, but I plan on switching it halfway through. But let's talk about the second colorway. So this was one of our naming yarns. We did 3 yarns. We did a naming contest. We actually just announced the winner. And so this colorway is a Witch's Hobble, and it's this gorgeous, like super fall. I mean, it screams fall to me.
It does.
Greens and browns and taupes and just every color you can imagine.
And I love, obviously, I mean, this is like a no-brainer. Like, yes, they go together, but I love it how you showed it. Like, it really both colors stand out perfectly.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And so, like I said, I'm going to switch it halfway, where the Witch's Hovel now will be the striped, and the Sandy Seashell will be the kind of the background color, and that way you'll get this like cut almost in the middle, like stark line in the middle to kind of create like a half and half face off kind of color. And
Can
so
you
that way
twist the cowl? Can you wrap it twice?
so it's going to be super long, so I'm going to use 4 skeins, which will get me the largest size in the pattern. Like I said, it's super flexible to kind of your length. Really, once you get the pattern going, you can make it as long as you want it.
That's great.
Or as short as you wanted. And so I'm really excited to get this worked up. I mean, this is...
You just cast on.
This is like a day's worth of stitching in between toddler wrangling. So I think that's pretty good.
Good job, Mom.
It's a good, like, night she's gone to sleep. I gotta get some stitches in. So yeah, that I have a lot of other whips too, but that will be a whole separate whip video that I have to do, because I've already done the finished object video, which hopefully you guys will have seen by now. If not, I will link it up above and down below. But the next video after this video gets released will be the whips video. This will be included along with everything else that I'm working on, and maybe some plans, because you know, a girl just always has plans for what's next, right? So
don't ask me. I have no idea, or I have every idea. You know what my plan is? Finish something.
I like
finish something.
We're all gonna be there.
Hold me accountable.
Yes, we're gonna hold her accountable to get a finished object done by the end of the year.
Oh gosh, no! Way before then.
Oh, okay.
I want to finish that.
Lori.
In all my free time.
So I thought it would be really important, because I know the story about how TKO got started, but I'd love for everybody to really understand what made you in the pandemic say, let's start a yard store when people aren't spending money or going outside.
I know.
So tell me a little bit about...
It's called Crazy. And
what stage of like processing was that?
Is it midlife crisis? No.
Tell us a little bit how TKO got started, and specifically then the next phase of finding a brick and mortar and wanting to start a brick and mortar.
Okay, first I have to kind of preface with I've come from retail, so I've always worked in stores. I'm a people person, and I started like working in shoe stores when I was 15. So I don't know, and I've worked in so many shoe stores, and I've always worked in a mall, like mall rat, 90s mall rat. And working in the stores, like I always wanted a boutique of my own. Fast forward, I get a corporate job. I'm there now 25 years, same corporate job, and great job. Never gonna say anything but that, because it is great and it's gotten me to where I am today. So working there, I've always had this dream of having a boutique. And at first, when I was young, it was a clothing boutique, like fashion clothes for women, clothing boutique. I never knew how to do it. I would always dream it up, think about it, but I never knew where to start. It was like, there was always a block. I didn't know how to do it. Then I had my daughter, and I was seeking out children's boutiques. I didn't want to go to where everybody else goes. Like,
Gymboree.
Well, actually, this was a Gymboree. I did like Gymboree.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was looking for like really small boutiques because they had special things. And I liked getting that cute stuff. And there wasn't a lot. So I'm like, oh, I am going to start a children's boutique. This is going to be fantastic because there are far and few. So then I was like, okay, but still dead end. Like, didn't know where to go. Didn't know how to begin. Okay. Girl Boss, which was Sophia Amoroso. I think I might say it wrong. I was following her and I loved her. I loved her business and what she was about. She was all about bootstrapping and just going for things, never being scared, just doing it because you never know. So I was following her a lot and following her business podcasts, and she would write newsletters, and I really was interested in everything she had to say. So pandemic hits, we're home, and I loved being home, like loved it. I was working from home 5 days a week, and I got to see my daughter grow up between the ages of 2 and 4, 3 and 4, around that time. And it was amazing to me. I was home, working from home, but then I was like, okay, I need to do something more. So I taught myself how to crochet. YouTube taught me. Oh, let me step back. I've known how to knit since I was in my early 20s. My stepmom taught me. Sorry, going back and forth. Fast forward back to COVID. I taught myself how to crochet, and I was literally hooked. I was obsessed.
Aren't we all?
And I hadn't picked up knitting since my 20s. And this was just 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I'm crocheting, and I am looking for a community. I'm like, I want to be a part of something, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I was home and all that stuff, but then I got to thinking, oh my goodness.
Light bulb.
Yarn boutique. Because I was now actively looking for my people, right, and for the space, and it was the pandemic, we were home. I found one group, funny enough, Nerdy Knitters, which, hello Nerdy Knitters, you guys come here once a month, but I joined I went to one online Zoom meeting. Yeah. And I was really nervous, and I was awkward, and I was like drinking wine and crocheting, and but it was like my first step into this maker community, which was great. I had a great time on that, and I don't know why I didn't do it again. I think I was just nervous. I let myself get in the way. So that was that. And now my husband and I decided we want to move. And so we were looking for a place, and he kept saying Simi Valley. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, Simi Valley, they don't have any yarn shops. Mm-hmm. None. And I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay, let me just think about this. So during the pandemic, all this is going on, and we move also? Are we crazy? Further away from both of our offices that we drive to every day. So we moved to Simi Valley. And then I start an online yarn store. And I'm like, okay, I need to start something. Yeah. Because if I don't start it, it's never going to happen. I need to also say that I took a Sophia Amoroso, it's called Business Class. It was a course. It was an online course, and it was 4 weeks. It opened my eyes, and it taught me everything I needed to know. So all of a sudden, all these boutiques, they kept stopping me. I learned how to crochet. I get this idea, this light bulb moment, yarn boutique, yarn store. So I wanted to open a store that was light and bright and welcoming, and modern, all the modern colors and everything, like bright white where your yarn stands out and everything. I took the course, and I was over the moon. I knew exactly what to do. I came up with the knitting lounge while taking the course, because she had this homework to get it to figure out what your name is going to be. And they also had an online community. So now I'm online community with them. I'm talking with people. I'm so excited, and I open a store online. And it's crickets. I'm in my backyard, shooting product on my grass. You can see some old pictures. I don't know what I was doing. I had no idea. I just knew that I loved the craft. I wanted to create this community. I wanted to be around like-minded people. I come from a design background. So this to me is the other side of the design. And being around all the colors and the fibers just really gets me excited. So we have a store. It's online for about a year. And I get it's okay. I needed my social media game and all that. And then I decide, and I talked to a lot of people in this industry, and I got to say, everybody was amazing, helping me. I talked to other store owners. They gave me great advice, and it really is, it takes a village, and it takes this community to really help each other. And I'm so grateful for all those people, you know who you are, that helped me get here. Mm-hmm. I also did pop-ups. I did pop-up events.
Yeah.
And I met some people that still come to the store during those pop-up events. Okay, so fast forward again. I decide I'm going to start an online, a meetup group. Well, I started it in the Nextdoor app, and that's where I met Kim and Liz. And it was the three of us for a year. Other people were a part of this Nextdoor group. Nobody showed up on our knit nights except the three of us, and we were consistent. And I made great friends, and I'm like, okay, this is amazing. And even they were like, well, where are the other people at? Yeah. I was like, it's fine, it's just us. Then I'm like, oh, let me join meetup.com. Mm-hmm. It exploded.
Yes. Much bigger community.
Oh, I had no clue.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we have a knit night. We were at Lucky Dog Cafe. They were so great to us. They let us use the place like once a month. When they were closed, we could eat, we could drink, and we were there for a couple hours. And that's where I met Catherine and Serene. Like, I met so many people there that still come here. But it was so great. And that was the beginning of really TKL. It was having our community there. And then I was very open, and I didn't want to be salesy. I didn't want to be like, hey guys, I have an online store, shop and I'll bring it to you. I didn't want to do any of that. Right. So, but I let them know, like, I have an online store, so, and that's how I met Catherine, because she ordered from me before I met her. And she ordered some patterns, and I wrote on her receipt, because I saw where she lived. I'm like, hey, we have a knit night once a month at Lucky Dog Cafe. And where does she go? She shows up, and now she's like the most amazing person. I love it. Right?
Catherine. We love Catherine.
We love Catherine. I could not do this without you, Catherine. You know that. She helped me immensely. Okay. So then I said to everybody, all right, I think I'm going to look for brick and mortar, because I was growing, I needed more yarn. I was out of space in my house, in my closet, and bins were out of space. So now I'm growing at home, but things aren't happening quick enough. And
all while doing her corporate day job.
Oh, sorry.
By the way. Like, you still work your 9-to-5 corporate job.
And I'm a wife, and I'm a mother, and I drive really far to work. I don't know. I'm like a shark. You just got to keep swimming, right?
Gotta keep busy.
I gotta keep busy, and that's why I can't finish a project, because
is it sharks that, like, if they stop moving?
Yeah, they die. Yes, yes.
I love it.
So I remember taking Kim with me. Kim and my daughter and her son. We went to this really crappy place out here, and I was like, this is not going to be this. It wasn't here, obviously, but no, but she went to my first place to like look for a brick and mortar. Once I got the encouragement from the community at that knit night, I was like, all right, let's do it. I'm in it, let's go. And there was no turning back. There was no turning back.
You got buy-in. You got your buy-in that you needed.
And I still wasn't guaranteed anything. Right. I didn't have a large community on social media. I just knew I wanted to do it. So I would come here to the Simi Valley Town Center, and they have Maker Studio, and I would bring my daughter there, and I was knitting, and I met Melissa there. Like, I met everybody here, and like everybody has like a different story, but I met her, then we were both knitting at Maker Studio with our kids going there. And then I was talking to the owner and blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, you should open a store here. Well, I did. And I was having a hard time finding a space. Like, nobody would call me back anywhere. Everything is so expensive. Like, it was just crazy. Mm-hmm. I just walked up stairs here pretty much. And I was like, who can I talk to? And bam, I had a store. And then my husband built it. And it is beautiful. It was beautiful, the first store. Like, unbelievable. He built everything with no questions asked. I was like, he didn't even know. I don't know if you know this. Sadie and I came down here to look at spaces. I did not tell him. He had no idea. I don't recommend this, by the way, to anybody. Okay. I just have an easygoing husband. We were looking around at spaces. I'm like, oh, this could be a good one. This could be a good one. And I had an appointment with the people here. And it was 3 stores we were looking at. And it wound up being, we got the one that we got for the first store. And I remember telling my husband, so I'm opening a store.
That is love. Let me just tell you.
I'm opening, okay. I'm like, well, it needs to be really redone. Like, good thing is, he loves to fix and make things. So this was like a challenge for him and he loved it. So anyway.
How long did that take?
We signed a lease in June 2 years ago. So 23, 22, whatever. 23. Yeah. We signed a lease in June 23 and we finished. This was a family thing. Sadie was painting and building and we were all doing it together. Like, and Chris's
family
mom
bonding.
too, like everybody was helping. I made sure we opened August 8th. So that was our opening day. So June, July, August, 2 months, like while still working. My husband would come here at
nights
night
and weekends
and do things. And he built anyway, it's just amazing. So opened, and I don't even understand how the word got out and how many people come. Our first Friday night knit night, and I went from doing it once a month to doing it every Friday because I'm like, forget it, I have a space now.
Yeah.
Every Friday we're doing knit night.
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed with joy. I had no idea. It's still so surreal to me. I try not to think about it. I just continue to go. And amazing people that come here and support the store. And it made me realize we needed this.
We did.
Our little area needed this. And people come from all over.
I drove 25 minutes to get here. But it's easy drive. It's just highway the whole way. Opposite traffic.
Yeah, and some people drive all the way from Sherman Oaks and, probably further.
Yeah.
But the community is so important because I see how people needed it and how loved they all are. We all are. And to share this together. And so I knew building the community, like you said, build it and it will come, right?
Build it and they will come. Field of Dreams.
And honestly, I was just, yes.
You are Kevin Costner. You're our Kevin Costner.
Okay. I don't know. I just did it. I know when I want to do something, I do it. That's it. Done.
I love that.
I figure it out.
No matter what the end result is, you just got to do it and try.
I just got to try. Because what's the worst that can happen?
I'd love to share how I found.
Oh, yes.
TKO.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm talking way too much.
No, you're
please,
not.
Please.
This is the whole point. Like,
Please.
Amanda does not need to talk.
You get me talking. And good thing there's no wine in here. It's coffee.
So I love our community. Our community has brought just the community in general of crafting has brought so many close friends that have just become closer and closer through the years. And I was in search of a community, of a new yarn store that was close to me, as close as living in the North Valley can get me. And I just was searching for my people because I had found some other yarn stores. They just weren't my people. Mm-hmm. And that's okay because I think every community is different and you seek out the people that work for you. Mm-hmm. And I saw, thanks to Leslie at Knit California, she had posted about the grand opening at TKL. And I was like, and I saw it, that it was coming, And I was like, gosh darn it, I'm going to be at Flock that weekend.
Oh, that's right.
Like, I went to Flock, the first year of Flock. And I was like, gosh darn it, I missed out on, like, actually, I wanted to meet Leslie.
Oh, yeah, Leslie was here.
Because I wanted to meet Leslie that weekend. And so I was like, gosh darn it, I can't do that. And I think I had posted on your Instagram, like, hey, do you offer any knit nights? Because I'd love to make it out. Mm-hmm. And you did respond and like, yeah, we have knit nights on Friday. I was like, great, I will come out some Friday. And I think like maybe 2 weeks later, and that first knit night, like, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't, you know, like I just sat and I did my thing, and it was so welcoming. And you are so great. You are so great at remembering names.
I try really hard.
I literally did not remember anybody's name that first. It probably took me a couple weeks, but like I remember coming in that second time and you're like, hey Amanda, and I was just like, look at you. Like I can't, I just felt like that is when I knew I had found my space. Aww. And then when everybody's like, what are you doing? Are you knitting? Are you crocheting? I'm like, I'm actually Tunisian crocheting.
Then everybody wanted to know.
And then everybody was like, ooh, Catherine was like, ooh, let me try this. And everybody was like, just enamored with Tunisian crochet and was like, let's try it. And, you know, the community just was like so welcoming to me. You were so welcoming to me. I've met so many great people here, and you've really like opened your door to like, especially for me as like a Tunisian crochet lover, I want to feel seen in the yarn community, in the spaces that we're in and that we're occupying. And so like, I really like dyers that give samples in Tunisian crochet, whether that's a swatch or a full thing. I don't see that at fiber festivals. Like you see a handful of designers and I love and support them, but like you just don't see it. And like when I go to the SoCal Fiber Festival, I try to talk to all the vendors being like, hey, like I'm a sample maker. I would be happy to like work something out with you to like, because we want to be able to be seen. Just like in any space, you want to be able to be seen. And you've just been so welcoming to that and be like, yes, here's the yarn, go do whatever you want to do. And like we have classes in Tunisian crochet, and so we offer knitting and crochet and Tunisian crochet classes here. Who knows what the future might bring in other types of classes. And
Amanda's a Tunisian teacher,
so I teach Tunisian crochet here, and I just get to experiment. And really as a non-designer, as like someone who likes to just make the things and teach the things, I can't come up with the things.
Not yet. Don't say that. Not yet.
Who knows? There aren't a lot of Tunisian crochet designers out there. And that's the one thing is one of my missions in being your Tunisian crochet bestie is just spreading that joy of getting more people inspired, whether that's them making and like reaffirming to designers like, yeah, people love Tunisian crochet because, you know, there's like a 1/100th number of patterns Tunisian crochet. That's probably even big, but there aren't a lot of Tunisian crochet patterns online.
So we have somebody that comes in really quick. He comes in our knit nights, and I don't even think you know this. He just the other day he came in to get more yarn because he is he's practicing his Tunisian crochet and he's just coming up with his own stuff. And so he's using the stitches to just come up with his own things, and it's beautiful what he has. I'll have to show you.
Met him.
I'll show you. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, so I'll show you on Friday when you're here.
Yeah.
Stunning, and he just learned how to Tunisian crochet.
I love it.
It's unbelievable.
I want to test his stuff.
So he's making a hat. He made a scarf, but this is all his own.
I love it.
So Tunisian is, you know,
That's it.
I should have had a Tunisian project here to show a whip, but I did not.
It's okay.
Sorry, Tunisian bestie.
It's okay.
You can be besties and be different.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And you do have Tunisian projects. You just don't have them here.
Right. I do.
It's okay.
Yeah.
One of your many, many, many
Oh
whips.
gosh.
So that's how I found TKL, and
And you brought so many people. You brought so many people that are a huge part of this community, and they're wonderful, and I'm so grateful to you and for bringing everybody here. And I'm grateful for this whole community.
Honestly, I just want to see like I want to see this place rock, right? And I love this community so much. Like that is, I don't want to go elsewhere. Aww. You know, like sure, when I'm out of town, I might go visit.
Well,
like,
I encourage that.
Exactly.
I encourage that because I want to go to every yarn store.
Exactly. We want to buy all the yarn.
Yeah. And you never know who you meet.
Exactly.
You meet wonderful people everywhere.
No, and that's the thing. I've met wonderful women through other yarn stores, and you can just come here too. So the future of TKL, what does that look like?
Well, I mean, first of all, this is a big step that we got our own yarn.
Yeah.
And can you guess my favorite color? It's called Corinne's Fave. Bright and out there.
Like I need a hot pink top.
What's fun about this yarn is like I let a bunch of us were naming, and we had the naming contest, and I let my daughter name some. Like this is Sadie because she loved this one, and she also named this one I Love Dogs because somebody loves dogs. And Lori named this one. This is Pink Drink, which couldn't be more perfect. So I love talking about community. Like we all did this together, and I want to share it with everybody. Yeah. And it's amazing. So sorry. Okay. So future plans. Well, the future's here. We moved. We manifested this. Okay.
We've been manifesting it.
Yes.
It will come. Right.
And we, there were a couple of reasons why we had to leave the other space. It was beautiful. It was perfect. The AC wasn't great. And we had lots of windows, which I love and everybody loved, but it was bringing in a lot of heat. We're in a valley, we're in LA. It's hot here. It's hot. And
as we sit here in our, I sit here in my cabled sweater.
I'm nice and comfortable.
Sweating.
But we grew out of that space, and
I mean, we were getting 30 people plus at midnight.
Yes.
We were packed to the brim.
We were out of chairs, out of space. It was crazy. And there was an opportunity to stay within the Simi Valley Town Center, but to get a bigger space, double the size. And this place is turnkey. So I didn't have to really bug my husband to fix anything. I mean, he's got to do a couple things. But, besides the fact that him and Sadie, my mother-in-law, moved the whole store pretty much with us. They don't even knit, except my daughter. So the future's here. Right? We have this unbelievably beautiful space.
So it's just, I'll put in clips and everything so everybody gets to see it, but it's just so spacious, but not too spacious. Everything has its place and nooks, and didn't you say library-esque?
Yes. So on the other side of the camera, there's our little library. So it's just all of our books and patterns, and so you can just sit there and decide what you want to make if you don't know. So I love that we have our own little library space that you can do that. And if you don't want to be in the crowd, you can just come hang out there. Whatever floats your boat, you do you, boo. I had to throw that in there for you, Vera. Everything has its space. Everything's laid out. It's just so beautiful here.
I don't even know how you fit everything into the old space.
I don't know either. No clue.
This space is filling up quick.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some new yarns here, but it's just, I don't know how you fit into the old place.
Yeah, I don't know either. So this is the future, but of course there's always plans, more classes, open more days. The big thing is, I'm just going to say this right here. I want to retire from corporate and be here.
We're manifesting this.
We're manifesting this right now.
Right now.
This is going to be my career.
Yeah.
This is my career. I love this. This brings me so much joy. Yeah. And I love also, I love the, what I'm showing my daughter, how to be a strong woman and independent and owning your own business, doing your own thing. So,
having a dream
and getting
coming making it a reality. I love
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So
You're
hashtag
girl
goals.
bossing.
Girl boss.
Girl bossing it for your daughter. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, and it's hard because she just,
She's 9.
she's 9. But she comes here and I let her have a big part in this place. So whatever she needs to do. And I envision picking her up from school and coming here and she's doing her homework here, while running the store.
Yeah.
So that's the plans. And I mean, who knows? Maybe...
I don't know.
No, it was maybe another store. Maybe a second TKL. I don't know. I'm just, sky's the limit.
I have an idea. I have a location idea. Well, not like I have a city location idea for future.
Are you going to share that city or no?
Burbank. I think we need something.
Oh, the rent is so high in Burbank.
I know, but we got to find something because, well, here's my thing. We need something in the North Valley, Northeast Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything in the
maybe North Hollywood?
That's still like Ventura Boulevard. I think that a lot. So my theory or my opinion is,
do tell.
I just there used to be a yarn store in Burbank, and I don't remember the name, but this was long before I was a yarnie or into crafting. And I think that there's a lot of opportunity over in that area, where it's a different community. And so again, you'd have to build something like that. But I think we already know that our nerdy knitters, a lot of them, I mean, they do meetups in Burbank too.
Yeah.
And so I think Burbank, you find the right space, you find the right community, you could see something like that. Because a lot of the yarn stores in the valley are all located around the Hollywood Hills. I don't know if that's the technical terms, but Ventura Boulevard in the south kind of part of the valley. And there's nothing. There's a couple just a little note, with Altered Stitch and now they're over in Balboa Lake Park.
There's a French one in
L'Atelier.
No, not that one. They're in Encino. There's another one on the other end, Studio City area.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called.
But they were never on the LA Yarn Crawl, so I never.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. So I've not even been there. But I think the Northeast Valley needs something. But that's just
maybe TKL 2.
But maybe TKL 2.0. TKL Burbank.
TKL Burbank. We'll get there, Amanda. First, I need to retire from corporate.
Yes.
So, but we're going to get there. We are successful. This is...
I love it.
Amazing.
I love it.
And then I get to know a podcaster.
Dude, when she found out, because I do not go out and be like, I'm a podcaster, you should follow me.
No,
these are my hype women. She found out, she followed me on Instagram, and then she found out, she's like, you have a podcast?
And then I let everybody know.
It's nothing. I just talk about what I'm working on or what I purchased. It's nothing.
It's a big deal because I'm sitting here so nervous and you're so comfortable.
Because you make me comfortable.
Oh.
And that's, I'm an introvert. I know you might not believe that.
No, she is.
I am an introvert, but it's the people that I love and know that bring out the extrovert in me. And so I can be more extroverty around people that I know. And so you just make it comfortable for me.
Oh, I'm glad. Because I am not an introvert.
We all find our hype folks.
Yes.
And you are one of my hype gals.
I love it. Thank you.
Love it.
Well, we love Amanda. And if you don't subscribe to this channel, you better. Please do.
All TKL, please.
Yeah. Amanda does show other things in Tunisian. You show knitting.
I do knit.
Yeah.
And occasionally
and
I'll crochet. Not as much, but
because
I actually have a blanket, but
see,
I'm making a granny hexagon blanket. I've just started to re-up occasionally doing a hexie every now and then.
Okay, that's fine.
That's my car project.
It's in your car.
It's just in the car.
She
so
doesn't drive like I do, so it's different.
I always that way because I got stuck at Costco Tire Center.
Oh,
and I didn't have a project, and I was like, gosh, darn it.
Okay, I get anxiety if I get into a car my car and I don't have a project. I literally get anxiety because I'm afraid. Like, how many times have I been on the road and the freeway stopped? And I'm sitting there for 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't want to be on social media. I would rather be knitting.
Yes. And
so,
honestly, I that's probably the elder millennial / zennial in me, and that like I have to be productive. And so sitting at Costco for 2 hours without a project, and I don't need to shop. So
this is just the ADHD in me.
Well, Corinne.
Well, Amanda.
Thank you so much for joining me for this conversation.
Did we miss anything?
So, okay. Well, and who knows? Maybe we need a part 2 in the future.
Yeah.
So.
And if you want to ask me any questions, ask me.
Yeah. Comment below.
Because I'm so important that you're gonna want to ask me questions.
Well, but you never know. But just like you said, think about it this way. How many people helped you get to where you are today? You're absolutely right. You're in this chair talking to. I'm kidding.
We are the future.
In this chair, you could be that for someone. And so there might be someone out there that is like, I want to start a yarn store in my community. I want to give this wonderful community a try. Who knows?
Yeah, let me know. I will help you.
Yeah, we'll put,
Unless you're going to open up right next door. No. If you are going to open up right next door, we're going to just work together.
Yes.
Community
versus
competition.
Exactly. So thank you so much for joining me, Corinne.
Thank you. I'm so appreciative.
If you liked this content, we would really appreciate if you would go ahead and give this a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. I will be back to regular kind of podcast updates moving forward. Who knows the schedule, but I will get my act together at some point. But I know we definitely have SoCal Fiber Festival coming up in November, so I will definitely do something around that. Still not sure what it's going to look like, if it's a walkthrough, if it's a vlog style, who knows, we'll see. But thank you so much for watching, friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.
Bye.